Good morning, everyone. My name is Mohammad Danish and my friend Shamirul and Shaznani. And today we will present on the importance of source documents in accounting records. Source documents are very important because they provide evidence that a business transaction has taken place. They help ensure that accounting records are accurate, complete, and reliable. In this presentation, we will explain 10 common source documents. For each document, we will discuss its definition, function, accounting treatment, and an example. Now, let's begin with the first source document, the sales order. A sales order is a document prepared by the seller to confirm a customer order. It contains the product details, quantity, price, and delivery information. Sales order records customer order and show what the customer wants to buy. It also improves customer service by helping businesses fulfill order accurately and on time. For example, the first activity is receiving the customer order. The customer order one garden salad. Next, the business records the sales order using the document number and the order date. Then, the business prepares the garden salad according to the customer order. Finally, the system calculates the unit price, service charge, and rounding adjustment to determine the total amount. Next, delivery order. Delivery order is a document issued to confirm that the customer order is ready for delivery. It contains the order date, customer information, items, quantity, delivery fee, and total amount. A delivery order confirms the goods that need to be delivered and guides the delivery process by helping the staff prepare and deliver the correct items. Okay. For example, the first activity is checking the order. The staff checks the item and quantity to ensure the correct order is prepared. Next, the staff deliver the prepared food to the customer address at the scheduled time. Finally, the business records the receipt number and order information as proof of the delivery. Next, invoice. Invoice is a commercial document issued by the seller to the buyer. It lists the goods or service provided, the amount owed, the payment terms, and the due date. An invoice serves as proof of sale, records payment information, and helps business track income, expenses, and cash flow. For example, the first activity is receiving the customer order. The customer orders several items, including flour, sugar, eggs, milk, butter, and baking powder. Next, the seller prepares the invoice with the invoice number, issue date, and due date. Finally, the seller records its product quantity, unit price, and total price on the invoice. Next, I will pass to my friend Shamirul.
Okay, now I will explain the cash bill. Cash bill is a source document issued by a seller as proof that payment has been received immediately in cash or by cash equivalent, such as a card or a wallet. It records the detail of the goods or service sold. The important cash bill is important because it provides proof of payment, record cash sale, support accounting record, track business income, and help ensure accurate financial reporting and tax compliance. The this is the example of cash bill. Boris. Based on the document F recording cell, the cashier record the customer order in POS system, including the food and beverage purchase quantity, price, and table number. Second, calculating the bill. The POS system calculates the total amount, including the 16% GST and service charge, to determine the final amount payable. Receiving payment. The customer pay the bill in cash and the cashier receive the payment. Giving charge change, the cashier calculates and return the correct balance cash change to the customer. Ensuring the receipt, a cash receipt is printed and given to the customer as proof of payment and to record the completed transaction. Next, I will explain the credit note. A credit note is source document issued by a seller to a customer to reduce the amount on an invoice due to return goods, overcharging, damaged item, or other billing error. The important credit note credit note is issued to correct invoice error, record return good, reduce the customer payable amount, maintain accurate accounting record, and improve customer certification. This is the example reset credit note. What activity in the credit note are involved? Receiving a return request, the customer return the incorrect order carbonara spaghetti and apple juice to the cafe. Checking the return item, the staff verify the return item and confirm the reason for the return before processing the request. Preparing the credit note. The cafe issue a credit note with customer detail, invoice number, return item quantities, and total credit amount. Recording the credit adjustment, the return item are recorded and customer outstanding balance is reduced by RM 12 ringgit. Authorizing the credit note. The credit note is approved and signed by authorized staff member to confirm the transaction. Providing the credit note, the customer receive the credit note as proof that return good and credit adjustment have been processed. Next, lastly, I will explain the debit note. For definition, a debit note is a business document issued by a seller to inform customer that additional amount needs to be paid after the original invoice has already been issued. The important correct billing errors. It is used to adjust uncharged amount or another invoice mistake. Update accounting record. It help ensure financial record and customer account are accurate. This is the example for debit note. Based on the document above, activity are involved preparing the debit note. A debit note is created with the customer detail, debit note, number, invoice number, and date. Authorizing the document and authorized person sign and the debit note to approve the additional charge. That's all from me. I'll pass to Shaznani.
Alright, next I will explain about receipt using this document as an example. First, what is a receipt? A receipt is an official document issued by a seller to a customer to confirm that payment has been received in full. Second, why is a receipt important? There are three main points. Proof of payment. This is a point one. It confirms that the customer has settled the full amount owed. Point two, customer reference. It allows customer to check back on their purchase, price, and total paid if they have any question. Point three, tax and audit support. It serves as a valid supporting evidence when filing taxes or during financial audit. What we can see, this is a example document. Looking at this actual example, this receipt is from the bistro at Plaza Tuaran. It's clearly showed that time, table, number item, order, price, tax, total amount paid, and the signature of the person received payment. Next, what is a payment voucher? A payment voucher is a official document used to record, approve, and authorize a payment to be made to a receipt, confirm the details, amount, and approval of the transaction. Based on the document, the activity involved are preparing the payment voucher. The business creates this voucher listing all the charge, consultation fee, service charge, or the expense and the total amount of R- RM 269 ringgit payable by Shaznani via Visa credit card. Second, authorize the payment. The authorized person Danish review the details and sign the voucher to formally approve the payment. Lastly, confirming receipt. Shaznani signed to confirm she has received the voucher and agree to the state payment terms. We going to the memo documents. What is a memo documents? A memorandum or memo is a short official document used to mostly incite an organization to share important notice, instruction, update or guidelines quickly and clearly. Looking at this example from KFC Tawau, it is sent by the restaurant manager Danish to all staff members. It shares new health and safety rules and update shift schedules to make sure works run smoothly and service stay good. These are activity involved based on the document, preparing and issue the memo. The manager writes and sends the official notice to share operation updates and new rules, informing, informing all staff. All employees get clearly details on health and safety protocols and new shift time, so everyone follow the same guidelines. We will going to the last document is check. What is a check? Is a writing order from the account holder telling the bank to pay a specific amount of money to the person or organization name on it. What's the important? First, proof of payment. It creates a clear, permanent rights record of every transaction made. Second, help business transaction. It is widely used to pay suppliers, staff, salary, and other business expense safely and formally. Looking at this example, this is a Maybank Islamic check for RM 500 made by to Muhammad Anwar bin Marshid. Activities involved based on this document is authorize the payment. The authorized person fill in the all details and sign the check. This signature confirm to the bank that they are allowed to release the money. Second, bank verification and process. The bank will check all details, the pay name, amount, date, and signature, and if there is enough money in the account, if everything is correct, the bank will process the payment and transfer to the fund. That's all from us. Thank you.